I invite us to come into this space more fully, whether you are physically with us in the sanctuary or in the extended space of community represented by this service and this gathering. You might be in this space across the limits of time, in fact, as well. This is a time of everything, everywhere, all at once. I invite you to find your own physical grounding wherever you are, in whatever time you are part of this gathering. You might want to place your feet on the floor. You might want to clasp one hand in the other in your lap, just reminding you that there is connection, that there is anchoring. And I invite you also in this time to be aware that we have the ability to hold many feelings in this era that is always somehow so hopeful and so frightening at the same time. Perhaps this is the time when you can let go of something you've been holding. Your concerns about our democracy, your concerns about your family, your concerns about yourself. Perhaps this is the time you can admit to yourself that you have those concerns because you're in the larger frame of community. Do what is important to you. Let us know with every fiber of our being that we are not alone, and that in the larger frame that is community, we can hold the complexities of everything, everywhere, all at once. The difference between our expectations and what we're actually experiencing. That feeling we have that sometimes we're traveling in multiple dimensions at the same time. That gap we can feel between what we believe should be happening and what is actually happening in our world and in our day-to-day. The love that we may feel for others and the distance we may feel from them. The stress of being someone who believes in the power of knowledge in a time in which so much seems to be shaped by unknowing. Perhaps this is a good time to take a breath or to clasp your hands together one more time, to feel and press your feet into the floor, the ground below you. Perhaps this is a time to let go of expectations and to feel the lightening of your burdens that way, to open your hands, releasing what you need to release. Releasing those expectations of what the world should be. Releasing those expectations for those of us who are younger among us, just starting out, resentful of the uncertainties in the world being inherited. Releasing those expectations of those of us who are older and are confused about getting resentment rather than respect that we thought we would get at this point in our lives. For all of us grappling in this roiling sea of change, confronting both the essential importance of truth and the limits of our knowledge. Knowing that we need to measure and knowing that there are many measuring frames about us. Let us remember, clasping our hands again together, that we are not alone. Though the expectations may be different, let us feel in this moment that somehow, somewhere, through that combination of holding fast to what we know is essential and letting go of what we must let go of, we will more fully inhabit this world of everything, everywhere, all at once. Let us know that we are part of a grander order than we can see. So may it be.